Good morning. Have you ever heard anything so wonderful as the April showers preparing the earth for all the glorious greens and then the flowers to follow? I've been watching those little leaves sprouting on the branches and the spring flowers beginning to burst open, just fresh out of my garden. God is here with us, performing his miracles once again. I have been thinking about that old song written in the 1920s, April showers bring May flowers. It's a happy tune with warm words. Due to some legal technicalities, I cannot share that melody with you, but if you have access to it, turn it on. It's just very lovely. The melody or the words of the songs go: March winds and April showers make room for May flowers. And then comes June, a moon and you. March winds and April showers. And once again, the miracle of it all and what you will hear in the gospel. It just is truly amazing. John 2, verses 1 to 11. On the third day, there was a wedding in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. Now both Jesus and his disciples were invited to the wedding. And when they ran out of wine, the mother of Jesus said to him, "They have no wine." And Jesus said to her, "Woman, what does your concern have to do with me? My hour has not yet come." His mother said to the servants, "Whatever he says to you to do, do it." Now there were set there 6 water pots of stone, according to the manner of purification of the Jews, containing 20 or 30 gallons apiece. Jesus said to them, "Fill the water pots with water." And they filled them up to the brim. And he said to them, "Draw some out now and take it to the master of the feast." And they took it. And when the master of the feast had tasted the water that was made wine, and did not know where it had come from, but the servants who had drawn the water did, the master of the feast called the bridegroom, and he said to him, "Every man at the beginning sets out the good wine, and when the guests have well drunk, then the inferior wine. You have kept the good wine until now." This beginning of signs Jesus did in Cana of Galilee and manifested his glory, and his disciples believed in him. Thanks be to God. I have a lot of questions about this old familiar reading. It's hard to visualize the size of the 6 pots holding 20 or 30 gallons. It would take a long time and lots of labor to fill them with water. It doesn't say how many were at the wedding, but there had to be a very large guest list. To our knowledge, Jesus' ability to perform this great feat shows his power at the wedding. It revealed his glory and made his disciples believe. It was one of the first times Jesus had publicly revealed his power. The gospel account of Jesus being invited to the wedding and using his divine power to save the celebration from disaster are taken as evidence of his approval of marriage and earthly celebrations. What an awakening for his disciples who had some doubts. And then in the doubt of his glorious power, it proves that his mother truly believed his power through God. When I think of my love of Jesus and where it all started over 2,000 years ago, my faith runs deep. And then spring arrives with all God's miracles. May God be with you too this spring as we continue in these unstable times. May he guide you and keep you safe. Amen.